पूरी खबर बताने के लिए एक और खास मेहमान हमारे साथ मौजूद है। हमारे साथ मिस्टर सैम घोष मौजूद हैं, सीईओ रिलायंस कैपिटल के। मिस्टर घोष नमस्कार, स्वागत है कार्यक्रम में। अहम खबर, पहले तो निपॉन लाइफ ने रिलायंस लाइफ में जो हिस्सा बढ़ाया है, उसका कितना निवेश निपॉन करने वाली है आने वाले समय में?
So we are delighted that Nippon Life has agreed to and signed the documents today to go up from 26% to 49% in our life insurance company. They valued the total company at around 10,000 crores, and for a 23% stake, the total funds coming to Reliance Capital for the proceeds from this transaction would be about 2,265 crores. This actually transaction, if you look at it in terms of embedded value, it's over 3 times embedded value, so it's one of the highest in terms of EV valuations. Most of the transactions that have happened between 2 and 3 times EV. So this is above 3 times EV. So I think we are very pleased that Nippon Life has looked at the company and decided that the value is justified. And for us also, I think primarily being a insurer with agency force, I think that is a big help, because Nippon Life understands agency business. They understand what's the importance of building your own franchise, distribution franchise, as opposed to paying for a distribution franchise like third-party distribution or banks, whereby the bank works with you for a few years and then again you have to renegotiate. In the case of agency, it's the team lives, the agents stay with you. You may have 5% attrition or 10% attrition, but overall the agency force is always very strong. So I think anyway we are delighted that Nippon Life has increased its stake. This is obviously the second transaction. Asset management also, they have a stake. They've gone up to 49%. They will be going up to 49%. And so overall, Nippon Life has invested nearly 8,600 crores plus in Reliance, both our asset management and life business, which is again the highest in terms of FDI into India in the financial services space.
मिस्टर घोष, साथ साथ जो पूरा डील साइज है, डील स्ट्रक्चर है, अगर आप उसके ऊपर कुछ प्रकाश डाल पाए?
Yes, so in the past, in terms of board composition, we had excluding the independent directors, non-independent directors, we had one representation from Nippon Life out of 4 directors, and going forward we will have 2 Nippon Life directors out of 5.
Okay.
These are non-independent directors. Obviously we'll have additional 4 or 5 independent directors also. So therefore obviously they will have two representatives on the board. In terms of management also, today we have about 4 to 5 people from Nippon Life in the management of the company. That will increase to about 6 or 7. So they may add 1 or 2 people more. And I think they are obviously helping us out in terms of our distribution, in terms of technical expertise, in terms of processes, etc. So overall I think it's being run by the joint team of Nippon as well as Reliance, and to help the company do better.
सर, जो भी रकम मिलेगी इस डील के बाद, कंपनी उसका इस्तेमाल किस तरह से करने की सोच रही है?
No, so if from an investment perspective, obviously Nippon Life is going to be at 49% both on the asset management and the life side, and that's their 2 core businesses. In terms of the funds coming into Reliance Capital, our focus as per our chairman at the last AGM was that we need to grow the housing finance at quite a significant pace. Today our housing finance AUMs are nearly 7,000 plus crores. We want to grow it to over 10,000 crores. And going forward, obviously, we want to increase at a much more significant rate. So for that, we will need capital, and from this stake sale, some of the proceeds will go towards investing in the housing finance business. Part of it will also go towards repaying debt. As you know, our debt to equity ratio today is at about 1.8. We'd like to bring it down to about 1.2 times debt to equity ratio, so that will also help us out in that front.
जी, इसके अलावा क्या फोकस रहेगा कंपनी का आफ्टर दिस डील? फोकस क्या होने वाला है, और दूसरा जो रेट कट हुए हैं उसका इम्पैक्ट कैसे आप हाउसिंग सेक्टर देख रहे हैं गोइंग फॉरवर्ड?
Demands, especially in the affordable housing segment. On the commercial finance side, our SME business also has been growing at quite a rapid rate. So I think this demand has slowly started increasing, but it's too early to comment on that. I think what has also happened is that if you look at, not only has RBI brought down the rates, but also for housing especially, the asset ratio has been brought down. So therefore, actually, with the same capital, you can do your capital adequacy requirements have come down for housing finance specifically. So therefore, you can do more business using the same capital, and therefore your ROEs are better for a housing finance. So obviously that means that RBI is encouraging banks as well as non-bank finance companies as well as housing finance companies to invest more and more in the housing sector.
जी, चलिए, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मिस्टर घोष आपका हमारे साथ मौजूद रहने के लिए और कंपनी की इस विस्तार योजना पे, इस खबर पर बातचीत करने के लिए। 1.5% पर रिलायंस कैपिटल का शेयर कामकाज कर रहे हैं 5-5.5 रुपए ऊपर कामकाज करते हुए। स्वाति, आपका भी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ मौजूद रहने के लिए, अपना समय में देने के लिए और हमसे बातचीत करने के लिए। अब मार्केट से 10 को भी यहीं समेटते हैं, जब लौटेंगे और बातचीत करेंगे आपका बाजार में, जहाँ पे दो जानकार मौजूद होंगे आपके सवालों के जवाब देने के लिए। तब तक के लिए नमस्कार।